Police say that man who opened fire on the family was an ex-boyfriend who broke into their Fort Hills house and waited for the family to get home.
Today, police released more details about exactly what happened and about the man who pulled the trigger. News 13's Haley Rush begins our team coverage tonight. She is live in the Fort Hills area with the very latest. Haley?
Dean, Jessica, is around 6:30 last night when the horrible crime happened at this house behind me. A man shooting and killing 3 children, all under the age of 10, and leaving their mother fighting for her life at the hospital.
Yellow tape marked last night's heartbreaking scene as Albuquerque police bombarded Stagecoach Lane in the Fort Hills area.
Last night in the city of Albuquerque, we suffered an unimaginable loss.
The unimaginable loss of 3 children, ages 5, 6, and 9. Their mom in critical condition.
The best thing we can do today is say a prayer for these angels that were murdered last night. Say a prayer for the family. Say a prayer for the mom.
Police say what happened was an ambush.
A 45-year-old man forced his way into the house and waited for the mom and the 3 kids to arrive at the house.
They say that 45-year-old man was Daniel Wetzler, an ex-boyfriend.
According to the information we have so far, is that the man shot the mom and then the 3 kids.
Police say Wetzler then turned the gun on himself, committing suicide.
It's just hard not to be angry. It's hard not to be frustrated.
APD says the mother, who's still in the hospital, managed to make it to a neighbor's house to call for help.
Our evidence also shows that the mom fought diligently to protect her children and to get them out of the home safely.
Investigators are now hoping to talk with her, calling it a vital interview.
As far as we know, she's our only witness.
In the meantime, they're asking the community to do one thing.
Please just say a prayer for those children and say a prayer for the family.
Police are asking us to not release the names of the victims. They say that's also at the request of the children's father, as they're still notifying family. Back to you.
All right, Haley, thank you very much. Neighbors of the man police say committed this crime are devastated and shocked by the news.
One woman tells News 13 Wexler was like a son to her. News 13's Lizzie Mitri spoke with her tonight. She's live in the Fort Hills area.
Jessica, Dean, the elderly neighbor tells us Wexler lived across the street from her, visited her every day, and even borrowed her Jeep last night to drive here to his ex-girlfriend's house.
This is a terrible tragedy, and I think he snapped. But he's very good to everyone, especially me.
Shirley Goodwin says since losing her own son to cancer, her neighbor Danny Wexler looked after her. She says yesterday she let him borrow her Jeep, later found at the murder scene. Because Wexler said he was meeting someone to sell gym equipment that wouldn't fit in his car.
He looked great, and on the way out the door, he turned around and he looked at me. He said, "You know I love you, don't you?" And I said, "Yes, I love you like a son, Danny." And that's the last I ever talked to him.
Goodwin says Wexler had been dating his ex-girlfriend for about 1.5 years. She says he loved volleyball, and that's how the couple met. News 13 actually spoke with him 2 years ago about a leaky roof at a local community center where he played volleyball.
They should have fixed it a long time ago.
Wexler's Facebook page says he's a Highland High grad and worked at Blue Cross Blue Shield. Police say he has no felony history, but court records show he was charged with stalking and assault in 2002 and in 2003 in unrelated cases. Police say last month he actually went to the hospital after making suicidal statements. Goodwin says Wexler's girlfriend broke up with him a month or so ago, and he was depressed.
I, for one, will miss him terribly, and his family will miss him. I don't think we'll ever recover from it.
Police say a few days ago, Wexler had asked his ex-girlfriend if he could come over to her house here to bring Christmas presents for her children. She told him no. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Lizzie. News 13 has also learned Wexler worked as a corrections officer at the old downtown jail until it closed.